So let's go with the second semifinal. HawK from Russia, the human player that we all know and love, versus Lin Guagua, a young and upcoming ORC player that we haven't seen too much, but I'm a big fan. He's unusual, he's unorthodox, and he still has a chance to qualify for the biggest tournament of the summer. It's gonna be hot in Shanghai. He is head-to-head with Colorful in the NetEase points, but Colorful is already in the final, claiming 3 points. Lin Guagua at the moment at 2 points, and he has to win this to have this grand final, this deciding match against Colorful later. We go in-game. It is last Refuge. You can see here the career earnings of Lin Guagua, $540. That's it. He came to the scene this year. We kind of made fun of him for his nickname, which translates to Lin Grubby Grubby. Definitely inspired by those two. But now he makes a name for himself. He's spawning in the bottom left as an orc. We have seen a lot of different openings from him, including TC Headhunter and Orc Mirror. He's just a mind of his own. He brings fresh air to the orc matchup, was playing the HawK build very nicely as well. But now, on patch 1.31, so far it's all about the Blade Master. As the new the old critical strike is back, where every bonus damage goes into the crit calculation. He's very, very strong. Windwalk got nerf buffed a bit, so we'll see how good that is. Thank you, Toby, for the €5. Cheers for the stream, brother. I'm really high now. Enjoy your lazy afternoon, my man. Enjoy and blaze it. So, Archmage for HawK. The first MTW player is already out. That was Check, defeated by Colorful. And now HawK. Will he fight for MTW? Will he make it into the grand final against Colorful? And will he kick out Lin Guagua of WGL? Thank you, XSwap, for the 27-month resub. So here we go. Gloves of Haste for a start. Blade Master is not creeping at all, but just aggressive. 0 experience, trying to keep track of the movement of HawK, sends the Grunt to the right, the Blade Master to the left. Can he steal something here? Windwalk still has some duration on it. If he steals the Murloc, that would be big, and he gets it, and the Spider Socks as well. Perfect opening for Lin Guagua right here. Trying to stutter step a little around the Murloc, but not gonna happen. He might be able to get the Water Elemental or the Murloc Huntsman. A little too late with that. But now he can get the Water Elemental, get more experience. Not denied by HawK. Grunt joins the fray as well. If he gets the Footman, that would be a disaster. Good block by Lin Guagua. Oh, and then Ensnare and another steal. Jesus! The Orc is on fire. Get some water.
A player's force
level 1.6.5 or something. 6.5. After the initial creep spot. Denies level 2. That's the most important thing. No Brilliance Aura for HawK to work with, and he spent a lot of mana for this creep spot. So tier 2 tech on the way as well with the 1 burrow tech. 1 burrow no shop. There was a fast tech by Lin Guagua. And I guess HawK is... Ooh. Lin Guagua is pausing the game, calls for a bug. Not sure what's up here. As of course I can't read Chinese. Alright, so it seems to be a bug that solves itself. That would have been, like, if he had to rehost now, that would have been almost a disaster. Wait, he bought a parry app as it's cheaper now? Okay. Gives him a little bit more HP for additional trading now. But Archmage has the boots, so it should be fine. And HawK gets away with this. Still no level 2. This is the last Water Elemental for a bit. Master finds himself surrounded though. Oh no, he has no mana anymore. That is a disaster. HawK after this little break and the really not so good early game fights back, kills the hero. And Lin Guagua calls for the GG. What the fuck was that? It was only a level 1 hero. I mean, it would have delayed the Shadow Hunter and stuff, but... I don't know if that was necessary. Especially when it's about so much. We saw Colorful almost killed by Check on map 2. He didn't give up. He fought back. That was a little too early, I think. Quick game 1. Not a fan of this. Okay. Good start for HawK. Maybe the bug affected him there. And would have affected him in the long run. Hard to say what happened. So we wait for map 2 then, I guess. I can't hide my disappointment, really. Okay. There we go. He bought the parry up instead of boots and couldn't chase anymore. That might be a reason. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe he was tilted a little afterwards. I mean, really makes no sense if you see that your opponent has the boot to go for a parry because you can't follow, except Windwalk. But alright. The Crestfallen comes in. Hail State, my little lambs. How are you this way too hot day? Well, actually here it's quite comfy. Ooh, is he tilted now? He's still not in the game. Maybe trying to fix the bug or something. Thank you, Bomba Beer, for the 3-month resub. Unforgiving matchup was over. If this is a best of 3 for WGL qualification, and you have your crit back, wouldn't you try everything? Like, hero focus and all is way better than before. He had a good early. We'll see. Map number 2. Of course, it was a big investment into the parry apt, which, like, I thought was weird, but... Okay. Let's forget about this. HawK has a 1-0 lead now, 2 maps away from the grand final against Colorful and Lin Guagua on Northern Isles now. This is the map where he was dashing out the most unusual strategies. A lot of TC Headhunter, but Northern Isles has changed a lot. I think we haven't seen it on stream yet. And I'm actually not 100% aware of all the changes yet. Had no time, really, to look into it. So we will learn together on the fly with HawK in the lead and Lin Guagua. His win rate versus human, by the way, is abysmal. 11%. That's nothing. That's absolutely ridiculous. But alright. Let's see how he fares against HawK. In the bottom left, we have Lin Guagua, who called it quits. In my opinion, way too early in game number 1. HawK in the upper right with an expansion, with the lead. So we'll see how this unfolds now. It's no TC Headhunter, that's for sure. So I guess HawK said that of course he can't qualify anymore, but it's about a little money. And it's good practice, of course, as well. So Farseer it is. Despite the crit buff, he still goes for a Farseer on this map. HawK with an Archmage. Well, control magic got more expensive in mana. So the wolves are not that easy to steal anymore, not that cheap to steal anymore, which might make the Farseer a little more viable in this matchup. Okay. Question is expansion or not? I don't think so. Whoa. Super fast tech. No barracks, no shop, just the tech. So everything relies on the harass with the Farseer now. Thank you, Fetty69 for the 16-month resub. Very conservative creeping by HawK. Almost like he expects this. Oh, he sees it with a footman. Okay. That was the right call. Doesn't give him level 2, but a little bit of an item. And of course, he's not losing too much HP. Used quite a bit of lumber already. Mana already. Gets the tower up though. Arcane should not be punishable. Oh, Lin Guagua even tried to salvage this with a deny, which did not work. So far, this Farseer, pretty useless. Except buying time and keeping the Archmage away from level 2, which I guess is at the moment the #1 priority. Both are playing around this Murloc, but HawK does it a little bit wrong because the Murloc can now heal himself up with Cannibalize, which he will be doing soon, I guess. But in the meantime, Footman and Archmage are chasing. This takes a little longer, but alright. Gets level 2 in the mantle. Good opening for HawK. Shop barracks ready though. And the tech is 2/3 ahead. Thank you, Smurf, for the prime sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
HawK can't really do what he wants, but he's playing nicely around this harass. Not losing anything. Not a single worker, not a single footman, not a single creep. So, question is, how will he back this up? TC, I think, is guaranteed. Either Shockwave or Stun Wave. Shockwave or Stun.
A player's forces are under attack.
And to have the aura against slow. Grunts are coming in. He did some damage to the Archmage, kept them from level 3. Is Wyvern his thing? No, Raider Walker with the TC. But HawK's in a good position. Still 5 footmen, 6 footmen actually. Ah, wakes up the creeps. Their potential to reach around. Not really, I think. So this was a little too ballsy by HawK, maybe. Still 0 experience, right? Resummons the wolf, so the experience don't go to the Archmage, but still didn't get a single last hit. And a surround. Whoa, this is looking good for HawK again. Oh, HawK closes this immediately. He can't run away from this. And a nice save in the north too. The Russian is playing nice Warcraft here on Northern Isles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Can he still claim the first experience? Yep, he can. Finally, first blood. But still. Many, many levels behind. Raider Grunt Walker. Normal stuff. With a big level lead. Oh, was that a miss?
A player's forces are under attack.
Griffin, Aviary, and Sanctum. Lol. I mean, Dragonhawks do have a little more HP nowadays. 50, right? Therefore, a weaker animal war train. Maybe he expected Wyvern, just wants to be safe, but Wyvern are not coming. So he can finally creep up to level 3. Mountain King is ready too. Scroll the beast. Noise. Well, actually, he doesn't have that much damage, so it's not that noise. Will be sold.
A town is under siege.
So he sees it's only Raiders and Walkers. He shouldn't produce a HawK. I'm not sure why he does that.
A player's forces are under attack.
But okay, HawK's units are quite hurt. And maybe he can capitalize with AoE, but immediately catches a hammer to the head on the Farseer. This should be a TP soon. Oh, Cloak to be able to stay in this fight. Nicely done. But he's not getting any kills. Stormbolt is just too strong. One of mana stealing was nice, but he's losing the first Raider. HawK's reinforcements are coming in. Shockwave, okay, but he needs the Chain Lightning follow-up. Otherwise, it's just not enough damage. And now Slow kicks in. Lin Guagua is losing even more. Plus the first HawK. There's nothing against him. And now the HawKs are a nice solution against the Walkers, actually. As there's no Ensnare. This is not working, Lin Guagua. And now he might even lose the Farseer. No, this time he TP's out. In my opinion, should have done that way earlier. No way to fight against Zorks if you don't have enough dispel. And I think there was no dispel at all. HawK forgot about the farm. Okay. But that was a big jump start for this MK. 2.5 plus boots now. And heal scroll against the AoE. It's still super underwhelming levels for the Orc. Seems like he doesn't have a solution at the moment.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like that HawK is not going into more Dragon Hawks. Says, okay, if you have the idea to go for Wyvern, I got this already, like, lined up. I will counter that. Don't go for that. Don't even try it. And then goes into Mass Casters, which is way more efficient. So hello level 4 and close to 3. On the other side, it's pathetic 2 and 2. New creeps here, by the way. No double Overlord anymore, but for Tracker and Sorcerer, this is quite a hard camp, I guess. With magic damage should be enough, though. A new camp, we haven't seen this before. Ring +4, nice. And this spot is a little different as well. Ah, a little too late, sorry. But there's no Rock Golem and Mud Golem anymore, which will absolutely change this map. As you can't pull the creeps there anymore. Uh-oh, Raider being picked up by a Stormbolt.
A player's forces are
Too
under
easy. Gets a breaker in return, so at least it's not for nothing. But Lin Guagua is facing an expansion, and does he know? I doubt it. He's portaling to save it. 350 gold gone without losing anything. Reinforced defenses is ready. 50 supply. He does have Dispel now,
A player's
but
forces are under attack.
HawK has the Expo now. Got the crystal ball. Ooh, and a Zeppelin. Can't pick up the Kodo, of course. Takes a little more cargo space. So he wants to drop the Expo, but he's flying right on top. Should have seen this. He saw it by, yeah, for sure. And slow.
A player's forces are under attack.
So what can this do? Chain Wave, okay. Gets 1 kill, 2 kills. But there's a Dragon HawK. Of course, no shackles against this. Better TP out. Ay, 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 ay. That was way more expensive than it should have been. If you go for Zeppelin drops, you want to avoid trading. You want to save it all. But there was a TP gone. And the Zeppelin purchase. And HawK's Expo is still up and running. Breaking upkeep now. 1 heal scroll. Archmage making sure that there's no expansion and they meet on open battleground. Ouch. The Farseer in immediate focus saves himself into the cloak once more. But that's about it. There's almost no mana on this TC. Getting feedback, getting bolted, getting more feedback. There's no shockwave for him.
Player's forces are under
Trying to walk it off, but the mana regen isn't high enough. Another Stormbolt would have been the kill, but the Ensign was ready right on time, which was nice. Chain Lightning rattled through, but it's only level 1. This doesn't do shit. And he's taking out the casters. GG. Whoa. HawK is stomping Lin Guagua into the ground. This is not the best that I've ever seen of Lin Guagua, that's for sure. And it will be one more map. And then Lin Guagua is eliminated from the WGL race. No chance to qualify anymore if he loses the next map. He needs 3 wins in a row. He needs to, I don't know, take a break, put some water in your face, do some gymnastics, and then just try again. Like, reset yourself. Phew, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Concealed Hills is next. Hill. Nose. It's funny how Colorful didn't even break a sweat, really, and played it very cool and confident in this stressful position. And for Lin Guagua, it's the absolute opposite. He hasn't been in those stressful situations too many times. Yeah, Mountain King wrecked him. The fight in the middle wrecked him. And in game 1, he wrecked himself. It's not yet the new dawn of the Chinese talent squad, HawK and Lin Guagua. Thanks again to the anonymous user who gifted a sub to Verata. Of course, if you sub, you get emotes and sub badges and no ads and replay packs. So make sure to hit that follow, subscribe button. Especially if you have Amazon Prime, then you can get it for free. 1 sub per month. And if you spend it on us, it would be pretty beautiful. Lin Guagua taking his time. Now he's here. Has, of course, stick to the ORC race. And I guess we go into maybe the last game of Lin Guagua. He made such an impact in this qualifier, man. Made it into the pro finals, actually. Started in the open, had a great performance there, went into the pro qualifier and surprised everyone. Survived a group with Moon and Law Lyot. That was his big breakout performance. But he's still not out. He still has a chance. He just needs to play entirely different. With more confidence. And more consistency. HawK 2. Lin Guagua 0. And facing elimination. And facing missing the WGL qualification. Colorful sits at home next to his wife, waving the MTW flag, or the Russian flag, whatever he has. Hoping for HawK to make this quick and easy, so he doesn't have to sweat anymore. So is it Farseer early opening again? So far, it absolutely looks like it. With all the peons queued. Yeah. This is a Farseer again. And this creep route has changed a little. Because the crabs don't give tokens of experiences anymore. This is what you were hoping for all the time. So I'm really curious how he will approach that. That early game on Northern Isles didn't do shit. And HawK was playing nicely around it. Like, always getting the last hits, not losing anything. But also Lin Guagua, if you go for this fast tech, why no Wyvern? Not too sure. HawK was so sure that Wyvern not coming, so I wasn't the only one having this idea. So Farseer comes in, takes a little damage already from the middle. And again, HawK scouts this so fast. That's the key to this early. That he's so ready. Trying to bring this fight outside of his base. Always retreating in time. Once again, not losing a single worker. Okay, he's gonna lose a bit of HP, but tower's already up. Just needs the upgrade. But I guess this is already a little better. And HawK with the balls, man. Starting the turtle spot. While he knows that Lin Guagua... I love this split. 2 footmen take care of the turtle. 2 footmen take care of the Farseer. So can he get a last hit? No. Goes to HawK again. And with that, the Farseer is super low. He doesn't even get the water elementals. Can't get in anymore. It's a disastrous early game again. I mean, of course, there's the fountain here. That's decent. Tech isn't even finished yet. Shop at home is not finished. Ooh, Lin Guagua's chances drastically goes down. 1 kill. It's all he got. And the creeps woke up, so he can't even chill at the fountain anymore. He needs last hits above everything else. But doesn't get it. Doesn't get them. Again the surround. Oh, this is... I mean, it is kind of to be expected if you walk into this spot. This is kind of how creep and snare works. If you walk into that spot, you get entangled or walk out. And that's not supposed to happen. Again, a grunt loss in the early. Again, pathetic 25 experience. And again, HawK at level 3. There's no way he can come back into this. Is he going Wyvern now? No. Raider Walker. Feels like HawK has a lot of fun playing this game. DC coming in. Again, Chain Lightning Shockwave, but Chain Lightning isn't even remotely close to be unlocked.
Players' forces are under attack.
HawK is so dominant here. Again, getting the last hit. I mean, HawK has a ping of like 180 or so. Lin Guagua has basically no ping. So this makes it all even more impressive. Still 25 experience. At least he got something on the TC. Did the Farseer just run out of range?
Players' forces are under attack.
So the TC got it all. Everything hurt now though. Thanks to the shockwaves. But HawK arrived at tier 2, Mountain King second, double Sanctum. This time no Dragon Hawks. He needs levels he can't chase, even though everything is bruised. And he might be able to get some kills. The wolves feed more experience. Hello, level 3. And we don't even have slow. And we don't even have the spell.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, the value on the region scroll now. Wolves are coming in. But, oh, Stormbolt to prevent his attacks. Lovely. And hello, sorceresses.
Under attack.
This time HawK doesn't forget about the farm. This means the entire situation is even better than it was on game 1. Well, on the other... Yeah, well. And he didn't invest into the Griffin Aviary. Pendant of Energy, though. But HawK gets the rest. If he gets the last hit here, that would be so sick. He certainly won't. Easy last hits here as well, but in the end, the Ogre gets it with his Shockwave. Lin Guagua not really paying attention. The priest was there as well. Stormbolt secures the kill. Warsong Battle Drums. One of the best items he could have found. Well, with his army composition, maybe not. Uh-oh, Stormbolt. And slow. Doesn't have anything to follow that up, though. Level 2 Shockwave was quite nice. Stormbolt on this Farseer again. Wants to pop this Town Portal right away. Speed Scroll. Gets out for now. There's plenty of kills on the line for Lin Guagua here. Does he want to invest the next Shockwave for these kills? In the back. Oh, no level 2 Farseer yet. The Mountain King is close to a level up. Here we have the level up. So Chain Lightning could get some kills. Man, he's playing with fire. He's absolutely playing with fire. 8 mana. But Lin Guagua is dominating this fight. Shockwave gets 1 kill. Will he go in for the Chain Lightning? Doesn't seem like it. Oh man, what's he doing? 7 HP? You madman! It was quite sick. Gets the sorcerers on the way out. And another one. Little Miss Micro. Could have gotten this one as well. But all of a sudden, the TC is 3.6.
Players' forces are under attack.
Gets that kill. Oh, and the wolves about to expire. Big micro battle. And this sword falls too. Okay. HawK just lost like 18 supply. And this cloak is doing wonders for the TC. Lin Guagua is back. Here's the reveal. No escape though. TC has nothing to save him. There was no TP. Otherwise he could have used the speed scroll maybe. But he sold that TP. Used that TP? Sold the TP? I think he sold it. So wolves and chain lightning only, but speed scroll to escape. No, and a tavern revive. Plus using the clarity. The TC is the absolute carry now. HawK still in a good position with his heroes. But that was a strong comeback fight by Lin Guagua.
A player's forces are under attack.
Finally, he gets a foot into this series. So what now? Straight up army fights. I think he needs level 3 on the Farseer for that. Fighting level 4, not level 3, so well, maybe it is the chance. Trying to catch reinforcements and preventing the expansion. Shockwave nice again. Militia are hurt and only peasants, but there's almost no mana. The breakers burn it. Well, finds a nice position though. Loses another walker for it. There's a bunch of chain lightning. Needs to use that soon. Get some damage out, but that was the last shockwave. And no speed scroll out. And that's level 3 on the Mountain King. Clap can be so gigantic, or even Stormbolt to get the hero kills. Farseer has so much mana. It's not spending it on the chain lightning in the back. Again, the cloak. Nicely done. He wants this Mountain King, but he's so tanky. No way to chase him anymore. And now it's revenge time! Farseer dies! Despite the cloak, and almost everything else will most likely die as well if he can reach for slow. This might be the end for Lin Guagua. We will not get our dream finale. But now he's fighting. Now he's showing that fighting spirit of not giving up, and might be too late though. Thank you, Radiant AG, for the 13-month resub. Keep it up, boys. You too, mate. Some wards now.
player's forces are under attack.
HawK is expanding again, having this advantage now after the last fight. Lin Guagua needs to spend so many resources on rebuilding his army. Actually going pillage. Not sure if that's the right thing to do. Here we go again. What's the item? One of mana stealing. Okay, but you can't prevent this. Lin Guagua taps out for the 3rd time in a row. What a demolition by HawK. Lin Guagua seriously not ready for the high stakes. So many mistakes, so many weird builds. Maybe a little bit of an unfortunate bug in game 1, but maybe not. It's hard to say what happened there without having knowledge. But the opening was so good, and then whatever happened, happened. And he lost complete control of everything. Unfortunate, but HawK was really strong. His early games, I like it a lot. Great scouts, great last hits, great fooling around the creeps. So, okay. Lin Guagua, 2 points. Colorful, 3 points. No more points to gain. This means the 16th player for WGL Summer 2019 is Colorful. The 6th Night Elf in the tournament. 4 humans, 4 orcs, 2 undead. But, alright. That's kind of Lin Guagua's and Crunch's fault, I guess, as Cruncher forfeits and Hunter replaces him. This is 1 human less, 1 Night Elf more. Otherwise, good contribution here, good variance in the tournament lineup. I can show it to you right here. These are your players, plus Colorful. Chamiko, Infi, Sok, and TH, world class. Fly, Focus, Lin, and Cash, also world class. 1-0 and Happy, both S-tier players. And then 6 Night Elves with Lolite, Life, Moon, OC, Hunter, and Colorful. These 3 also world class, I think. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be an awesome tournament. $60,000 on the line. It starts on June 22 and goes until June 30. There we go. $30,000 for the winner. The biggest Warcraft 3 tournament in I think ever. I'm pretty sure ever. Or the WCA had $100,000 prize pool. I'll figure this out. We have one more game, and that's the grand final. HawK versus Colorful. Both 3-0, both in great shape. So this is going to be a nice indicator of where Night Elf versus Human is going. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We are back after a little break.